Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Cryantics podcast number 10. My name is Lane. I'm here with Justin.
Hi, people.
Just me and Justin. Eli's not. Who knows when he's gonna come back, Justin? It could be now, could be never.
There's that one, follower that's just like, "Where's Eli?
I love
the
Eli.
science."
He's so good at guessing scientists. I need to tell him to. I think he would listen to these. If I need to get them on iTunes. I haven't put them on iTunes yet. I need to get around to doing that. But you need to get like special art and stuff, and then you have to get it through like certification and all this stuff. It's mostly just the art that's holding me back, to be completely honest. So.
Find a nearby artist.
Sorry to just going off on a rant. This podcast goes out every Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern. We record the Saturday before. So if anything happens on Sunday or Monday, that's why we haven't talked about it or anything like that. But to start off, Justin, you want to talk about what we've been playing or what we played today? Because we played a lot of Cuphead today.
Yeah, we did.
And it's so good. So good.
I know. And it's an Xbox exclusive, kind of.
Finally. What do you mean? Well, it's on PC, right?
It's on Steam, yeah.
Steam.
I think Steam, Windows, and so basically Steam, Windows, Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
But Windows and Xbox are pretty much the same-ish.
It's really hard, but it's not too hard that it gets me aggravated.
It's not as hard as I thought it was going to be.
But we played that one, the B level, for like, I feel like that was like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and I don't think we got as mad as I thought we were going to get.
No, that was rough, though.
And then the dragon one was the same situation.
Do you think we have to like explain what Cuphead is, or no,
I mean, you can explain it if you want. You're gonna be better.
How would you do it? Well, it's kind of like Contra. I mean, there's 3 different levels, right? So there's the Contra levels, which they call the run and gun. So you basically shoot in it's 8 different directions: forward, diagonal, all 4 diagonals, forward, back. Yeah, so all the diagonals, up, down, left, right. And you just shoot, and the levels aren't even they're not that long. I was expecting them to be longer, but I think that's perfect though, because. With the aggravation, so you got like 3 hits and you gotta go through, and then they have the boss rush ones, so like 3-stage boss fights, they change each time.
The running gun is fun.
And then what? Oh yeah, airplane ones, but the airplane ones are they're just different types of boss rushes a little bit.
Yeah, I like the genie one we did. It was a genie. It was like a pyramid level. I like that one. I don't know why I was so good at that one. It made no sense at all, but some reason I'm good with the planes. I thought. At some point, you were going to be like, I'm getting so mad that we have to quit.
No, I haven't gotten pissed at it. Maybe a little bit last night when it was like 11:30 and I'm like getting tired. And I was fighting that bird that we fought today, the one that shoots out Yoshi eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I basically got him to the final stage and I was just like, I'll just do this tomorrow. But it's like the perfect amount of like frustration and like.
That's the best way to explain it.
How like if I was really pissed, I wouldn't hit retry as fast as I do, but I do.
Well, because it's possible. Like it's not the game being unfair. I mean, I guess it can be unfair sometimes.
Yeah, there's a little bit of randomness in that, like the time the genie sent out swords versus when he sent out that cat sarcophagi that like.
Well, the dragon one was just like kind of annoying. Like the second part when you just kept throwing out like random flames at random times. But I wish it was online co-op because I would buy it instantly, but I'm probably not going to buy it now. Yeah,
that would be too much of a latency issue probably because it's so responsive. That's like that and Super Meat Boy have been like, it's like those are the 2 games where like I've never found a problem with it. Like if I play Gears Online, I got issues everywhere. Nasher once hit, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it's lag, sometimes the kids are assholes. These ones I never really get pissed. So actually, Super Meat Boy, I got pissed.
Wasn't Super Meat Boy just because of the
Super
achievement?
Meat Boy is painful.
Wasn't it one of the achievements that made you mad though?
I think the new kid one kind of pissed me off a lot. He had like a triple jump, but you had to go literally down like narrow spikes on both sides, like down, up, around, land, dodge that thing. Oh, you should watch that thing.
I was kind of sad when we stopped playing. Like when you finally, or when it froze and when you didn't open back up, I was kind of like, well, I kind of want to keep playing. Why aren't we still playing this game? But
yeah, I was getting hungry.
It's so good though. It just. Do you think it's going to sell well and matter that it's good?
I think it is. I think people have been talking about the numbers of it, and it's only on what? It's only 3 platforms so far. Then part of me wants to be selfish and wants it to stay Xbox Steam. Like Steam can have their fun, but like Xbox needs a win on the exclusive side.
This article was 2 days ago. It says Cuphead has already sold more than 300,000 copies,
which is fantastic.
That is unbelievable.
It's good.
Let's see. Is there anything more recent? No, there's nothing more recent. That's unbelievable though, because like that's
good.
I mean, it's
It's
an
only been out a
exclusive.
week too.
Has that even been a week? It's been less than a week, right?
I think it was last Friday.
Thought it came out on Tuesday. Cuphead release date
No,
is what I'm looking for.
because I think they got the review copies
The
like Tuesday, Thursday,
29th? Oh yeah, you're right.
which
Okay.
was
Yeah, that was last Friday.
98%.
I'm surprised. It's 97.99999999999.
Round up it. Yep.
No rounding up. We don't we don't do that stuff around here. But it's just so good. Do you think there's gonna be a Cuphead 2? I don't know how you make a Cuphead 2.
If there is, it's gonna take a while.
Why did it take so long?
Because they have to
I'm gonna
hand
look that
draw
up.
everything.
Why
Also,
did
it started as a
Cuphead
boss rush game, and then they were like, "No, you should make a run and gun and everything."
Yeah, but once you
So they basically had to make another half of the game.
how long it is and how many worlds. This isn't what I'm looking for. I said, why did Cuphead take so long? I guess you can make that. Why? How long's the story?
I mean, the story's like bare bones too, so like it's not like there's really a lore that you could really build off of. I don't know.
Yeah, but
like
Rayman
I'd be
doesn't
okay.
really has a story.
Yeah,
Doesn't have a
that's
story.
true. Yeah, the lums get stolen. Blah blah blah. Beat the bad guy.
Yeah,
Done.
it's pretty much what this game is.
Yeah, I mean, you can do it. I mean,
We are recording it though,
they're
so
kind of a small.
it will be on our
yeah.
channel.
Yeah.
I wish we could have played more though. So disappointing.
Yep.
I guess that's my fault, but whatever. So,
Not really.
I guess not. So, anything else you want to say about Cuphead?
No, it's fantastic. If you don't have it, go get it.
What would you put it for a rating? You know, I'm going to put you on the spot.
Yeah, give it a 9.
I'm more of an
9.5.
8.6.
Why? What are you knocking it for?
I'm just kidding. I just don't understand how people, when they're like grading a game, they're like, I'm more of an 8.7 than an 8.6. It's like, what is the 1 point that takes away from it? I don't understand.
No, it's just because people are lazy and can't read every thought.
Do you like reading reviews? I hate reading reviews. I like to go to the
like
page, see the number, and then read. Like on IGN, they have the bottom part that says like why it's good, the pros and the cons. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. IGN does a nice little verdict section at the bottom of theirs, and then they do the pros and cons, the checks and the minuses, and then they put a score to it. But like I don't know, I used to read reviews in like Game Informer. I'm still subscribed to Game Informer either just until ride that GameStop discount.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say,
until they die off.
It's not like you actually went out and like found Game Informer. It's just part of the deal.
Actually, yeah, probably.
Because you probably maybe
you
would.
I don't remember the first one I got, to be honest.
I feel like I only got Game Informer just because it's part of the GameStop deal, but I don't know.
It was just genius partnership on their part.
Even though,
but
I feel
like
the magazine.
Yeah.
Oh God. I got it digitally and I never read it.
Yeah, it's that part of me that like wants to keep print alive just to be alive.
That's not gonna happen. So keep trying. Yeah. So what I wanted to talk about is last week I said I was gonna watch Stranger Things before this podcast, and I did it. Did it all in one.
All 8 episodes.
I did it in one day.
Yeah.
Though.
You had one day off and just pump through it.
Well, it's not okay. This is what I'm gonna say about it. It's not bad, but I feel like people overhyped it. At least now.
Which is probably like what's gonna happen if I ever do Game of Thrones or whatever.
Probably.
Even though I don't believe that hype at all. Same with like Walking Dead. I don't.
Walking Dead is good to a point now. Now it's just like it's not going down, but now people.
But even the super fans are just like, we haven't watched the last season and a half.
It's just because they're weird.
Yeah. So like I don't know. I don't really want.
It was good, but like I mean, everything I predicted about it was wrong. I texted you on episode like 2 or 3 when I was like, I bet 11 is. I'm gonna say spoilers in case people haven't watched it. I guess. I thought.
They might start watching it now because they know 2's coming out.
Yeah, maybe comes out in what, like 3 weeks or something like that.
I think it's Halloween.
Is it actually on Halloween? I guess I can look that up. But I thought that the 11 was. Is it Hooper? Is that the name of the cop? I think it's
Hopper.
Hooper. Same thing. I thought that was gonna be his daughter because he said his daughter was taken, but it wasn't. It wasn't right. It was the.
Not confirmed yet.
It was the. Wasn't it that other lady's daughter?
Other lady.
Remember at the end they're going to talk to the people who actually got like their kids taken or whatever in Stranger Things.
Oh, what?
They're like episode 7, I think. They went to one of the ladies whose daughter was taken, and she was like also going crazy, I think.
Oh, yeah, I kind of remember that. That didn't register like as a big event for me, but
I think that might have been her daughter. I'm not exactly sure. I'm also confused. What happened to her? What happened to 11 at the end? Did she like? use her powers to stop the thing.
Yeah, I kind of equate it to like when Superman uses his like supernova effect, and so he like goes like nuclear solar blast, and then he's fucking tapped out for a while. Like if a mom lifts up a car to save the baby and uses all the adrenaline, they're pretty much near death after that.
All the
'Cause
acting and
that's
stuff
happens
was
if you-
good though.
Oh yeah,
they were
yeah,
all-
especially like the kid actors like
Like,
that.
they were really good.
Yeah, the kids in it are really good too. Which Mike is in it.
Who's Mike? Is that the main one?
Mike's the one
Okay.
the one that has a crush on 11.
You knew like as soon as the little kid that was lost the whole time, as soon as he like broke off the ride by himself, you're like, well, he's gone. I don't know what's gonna happen.
That scene was actually fucking scary though.
Yeah, well, we
The
didn't
part
know
where
what
he's
it was at
getting
first.
chased through he's getting chased through the woods, and then it opens the door, and it's just like, and the lights are flickering and everything.
I was gonna text you when that was happening and be like, I don't know if I want to watch this because it's kind of scary, but I'm gonna trek on. But I didn't actually do that.
Wasn't that scary?
Yeah, but
I'm interested into what the new monster's gonna. What's it this time?
Do we know what it is?
No, at the end they're starting to play the like the Dungeons and Dragons again, and they slam a new monster down on the board.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Because it was a Demogorgon, and then I think it's like a Hexa or something.
Do you think season 2 is going to be about how that guy, the little kid was having like, not flashbacks, but like he thought that he was in the upside down world or whatever?
I think so, because he came back when he was back. He was like, "Oh, everything's fine, happy ending," and then he spits out a slug in the sink, and you're like, "Uh-oh!" Plus, that thing goes into the fucking sewers. Does that mean like a monster can regenerate in this zone? I mean, it probably because it's basically alternate. It's like connecting alternate dimensions. So
are you
in theory, the monster can cross over.
Are you surprised that Mike's sister didn't get with the other kid who got taken away, his brother?
Jonathan? Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was kind of a cool touch.
I thought it was going to happen.
They could still do it if they really want to. But like, I don't know. Like the great moments I never expected when Steve got his redemption, when he showed up at the house and he's like, I'm sorry.
I thought he was going to get killed.
No, I mean, well, maybe.
I assumed he was.
Fight?
Yeah, I thought he was going to be the fodder that was just going to be gone. Even though I don't think anyone died. Did anyone die?
Ooh.
I don't think so. Did she die?
They found her body in the upside down.
Yeah, but I don't think was she dead. Stranger Things.
I'm pretty sure she's confirmed dead.
But why didn't they kill? What's his name then?
The kid, Will.
Yeah. Oh no, he did. They did say he's dead in the Wikipedia. Okay, I didn't.
Because he was the MacGuffin of the whole season. Kill him. What do you do with the Winona Ryder's
Her mom
character?
was going
Hopper's redemption.
His mom was going so crazy.
Yeah,
like,
I told you she's
crazy.
a little much in the beginning, but then she levels up because then she's like a great mother figure to 11 who's never really had her mother nearby. So like it has beautiful aspects to it.
And
it's only in 8 fucking episodes, which. Note to most people, they should probably knock down their season counts a little bit.
I think they'll only do that on Netflix just because they're not trying to make money on Netflix. Well, they are trying to make money, but they're not trying to make ad money, I guess is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
But I'm still confused how the monster came out of the wall, and then when she went back to the wall, the hole wasn't in the wall or anything like that anymore.
You talking about the final thing?
Just like in general, like when she went into his bedroom and like the music was on and stuff, and then something tried to like ripping through the wall, like stretching it.
Oh yeah.
And then eventually when he started, she like remember when he broke through the wall and was like chasing her, but then she went back to the wall and she started like breaking down the wall, and she left like the big hole in the wall. Yeah, and I still don't understand how that works.
Yeah, well, they had that scene where like the 3 of them were asking their teacher about like what the upside down could be and all that stuff, and he's like, so we're the guy on the tightrope, and then there's a flea on the tightrope, but the flea can walk in both directions and go upside down. So like I don't know, maybe probably something the Demogorgon's able to travel through multiple planes. Blah blah blah.
It was just so over.
Even though they did.
I think it was just too overhyped for me because like it was good. I don't want people to think I don't think it was good. I just like everyone just talking it up like it's this great thing, I guess. And I don't.
It's very, very good.
It is good, but like people made it seem like it was like you can't miss this TV show, and I don't feel like I would ever.
Shouldn't.
I don't think I'm ever gonna watch Stranger Things again.
You're gonna watch it in the new season in a few weeks.
Maybe. I don't know if I'm gonna go. Like, there's nothing to drag you back in for season 2. There's no like cliffhanger. I mean, I guess
I mean, now I think you're just getting down to personal preference because you've rewatched 13 Reasons Why so many fucking times.
I've only watched 13 Reasons Why
It's just
twice.
something. Okay, well,
Breaking Bad.
yeah.
Infinite. No, but I mean, what's the cliffhanger for season 2? The kid still has like effects.
Will spits out a slug. Oh, what, you talking out of the trailer? I forget the trailer.
Oh no, not the trailer. I didn't even know there was a trailer. It makes sense that there's a trailer. I didn't know there was a trailer. I'm just saying, like, what happened at the end of season 1 that makes you? Because usually a show ends with something that'll like bring you back for season, like the next season. Even if I mean, I guess that was something.
Well, like Shiner was watching it when we were over his place last weekend, and like I was like, "This is a great show." Like I watched like 2.5 episodes, just sitting there talking to people.
I didn't.
Great.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Plus, I don't think you watched too many 80s like E.T. and all those
I
movies.
definitely did not watch that.
Yeah, so the nostalgia trip that everyone really went off of, not really factoring in for you.
I probably will watch it when it, like, because I don't put Stranger Things season 2 on the same plane of watching like a Marvel Netflix show when it comes out. Like all the Marvel ones I watch like the weekend they come out, and I don't know if I'm gonna do that with Stranger Things.
But now you have time because of Marvel.
I guess is that a
No, not an opening for you to go down that road.
that wasn't a segue?
No,
That was a good segue.
It was a segue. And
I think I should take the
not one I'm
segue.
pursuing. Yeah, well, if you do, I'm gonna disconnect my mic again.
What do you mean?
Nah.
What you
What
want
else
to
you
talk?
got?
What's your topic?
Oh, good segue.
This is not a segue.
So my topic, I wanted to talk about some of the best gaming innovations in gaming.
Okay.
I have a few here that we could probably just discuss. Maybe we can talk about like what memories we have or like first time we experienced or whatever.
Okay.
I mean, like, do you have any off the top of your head?
So innovations. So like the
Yeah,
Wii.
like a new. What? Oh, so motion controls.
Yes.
Well done, motion controls. Yeah, that's because that was a huge fucking craze. I was
The Wii's like the
08?
craziest. I don't know. Wii. I feel like it must
Like
have been
Wii was the most
07.
successful motion sensor one, but then like the Kinect was being used in surgeries, and I felt kind of bad for those people.
2006? What the hell? The Wii
Was it?
came out in 2006. I know. I mean, I
Actually,
knew.
the Wii was the first one out. I think it almost like 05 it got released, right?
No,
Maybe not in
no.
North America.
November. No,
05.
it just says November 2006. November
Okay.
19, 2006. No,
And
because I
then
think
Xbox was then too.
I think
And
360 was 2005. Nope, 2007. Really? When did PS? I'm so confused now. When did PS3
Well,
come out?
Xbox beat PS3 to the gate because that's why all the red rings happened.
2000.
They were trying to get to market first.
6? I'm so confused. So whatever I looked up for Xbox 360 doesn't make any sense. Let's go to Wikipedia. No. Okay, I was right. Yeah, 360 came out in 2005. Okay. So it was 360 and then Wii and PS3 at the same time. So the Wii was so. Do you remember at Shaw's the kid Anthony that we used to work with?
Sure.
He texted me like I was looking for more Wii remotes because those things were like trying to find gold or like trying to find anything that's hard to find. And he
Really?
texted me and he's like, "Yeah, they were impossible to find." He texted me, he's like, "I found one." And I was like, "Just buy it for me." He's like, "Okay."
Nice.
And I like had to drive to his house. Or not, he drove to me actually. I didn't have a license then. I couldn't do that. So what are some of yours?
So a few I jotted down. Open worlds, kind of a big deal.
What
kind
was
of
your
been
first open world? Okay, what do you consider open world games? I guess we should start with. Would you consider
Non-linear.
Would you consider Super Mario 64 open world?
I mean, the hub is.
Yeah, and then once
But
you
the-
get into the world, it's still an open world. See, I don't
is
know.
it though, or is it just a sandbox level?
I guess it's a
Or
sandbox
is an
level.
open world technically a sandbox?
Do you want me to look up what the definition of an
I don't know if
open
there's a
world game
difference.
is?
I know people usually say it a lot. They usually
Definition
put the
of
two together,
open
but
world game.
isn't that kind of just like overkill? Aren't they basically the same?
It says open world free roam or more loosely sandbox are terms for video game players where
Okay,
a
so
player
the-
can
yeah,
move
so they're
freely
the
through.
same.
So would you consider Super Mario 64? Because that would be my first
I'd give
one.
it to it. Yeah, I'd give it to it, and not mine because I didn't.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't know.
I think I dabbled with it, but that was the thing with
played-
Nintendo growing up. Either I had the handhelds, but I never had the consoles, so I always had to
Mhm.
be at somebody's place to be doing it. Like Smash after school was like the greatest fucking memory I've ever had. But that's not even a thing.
I also played Ocarina of Time. That's definitely an open world because you can do the whole thing's open world.
Anywhere in Hyrule.
Yeah, then you have to, I mean, granted,
But
you
you're
go to
corded off from progressing to certain areas, right?
um
Until you get items. It's not like Breath of the Wild, which
Breath of the
just
Wild
kind
is
of said
definitely that's
could do
completely
anything.
open world, but
But yeah,
Ocarina of
so
Time kind of because you first you have to go through the Deku tree, and
yeah.
then you have to go to the castle, and then like oh Princess Zelda's gonna get taken, and then you have to go to three
Volcano
dungeons.
people.
You can go to any of the dungeons in any order, but like I
Okay.
guess
You just have to
technically,
do Deku first.
yeah, you definitely have to do. What's your first open world game? I'm actually intrigued to see what this
Ooh.
is because I don't even know. I'm guessing it would have to be on 360.
Oh,
Or do you
really? I
count?
mean, I played PlayStation 2.
What do you count? Pokemon
Hmm.
is
Well, I mean, Pokemon I'd give more turn-based.
yeah, but you're still in an open world. Is
Yeah, but
Pokemon
no,
an
that's
open
fairly
world
linear
game?
though.
Yeah, that's
Once you
true.
open up the whole map, then you're free to go wherever you want, but until that point, you gotta go through. There's rocks blocking you and shit.
Yeah,
So you
that's
gotta.
true. Yeah, I guess you can't really count that. So what is yours?
I don't really. I mean, I was just kind of. I don't know.
Well, you
I
said
wrote
our
down-
meknow. I thought you had something
Yeah,
something
I
in
don't know.
mind.
I just gave an aspect that you could go down, and you had yours ready to go.
Okay,
I'm kind of, now I have to go through my whole fucking PlayStation 2 memories and backlog and
I
just kind of.
just
Because
you're
Kingdom Hearts, not really. No, those were fairly linear levels. I mean, you could pick what planet you wanted to go to for the most part, but it's the same argument we just didn't award to Pokemon. So, I don't know, like prototypes and stuff like that. But then that's going into your 360. There had to be shit before that though.
there must have been something earlier 360
Well,
than
probably like
prototype.
I think like one of the original like Spec Ops or SOCOMs felt fairly. No, I wouldn't give them.
Maybe.
I wouldn't give them open world though. I don't know. Let's
Okay,
not
what
get
else? What?
this right.
I just
Um,
assumed you had something in mind. That's all.
I brought up the battle royales that have just recently taken over.
Those are so good, and I think you finally understand that they are fun to play.
I know I understood the appeal. I just didn't want to waste my fucking time with them.
Yet we've been
Or
playing.
no, to be fair, I didn't want to waste time on one that felt not complete and bullshit.
I mean, Fortnite's kind of. We've been playing Fortnite. I guess we should say that's more like not complete than Battlegrounds.
It feels more complete.
You haven't really played Battlegrounds.
I've seen well, I mean that's not fair on my part. I mean I watched the Let's Play from the Let's Play channel.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched them all do it. I mean I guess it's working fine. I mean yeah, it's fine.
What do you think's going to be the next game? Do you
I
think
just
Red
don't think-
Dead's
I
going to
don't- I
have
don't
it?
think you should make this amount of money by having an early access game. That's my thing. Early access that's probably another quote unquote innovation that probably
I like
shouldn't.
early access.
Do you though?
Yeah.
Or do you feel like they fucking milk it and don't actually end up finishing the game?
It depends.
Breaking into.
But you can't say that
That's
about
like
Battlegrounds.
that's like saying if you kickstarted something, you'd want the first like the pre-alpha and shit.
But if you have a good because
Or do you just
Minecraft,
want the good game.
because Minecraft was early access, and now that's the biggest game on
when it was
planet
released
Earth.
to the public and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean there's pros and cons to it.
I like it because if you
The point
have,
to lie because then you get feedback and buzz.
yeah, that's why I like it. If you have a good
or
game,
resources to attribute to the game.
exactly, because if you have a good game, then people are gonna buy it, and then you're gonna have more money to put into the game. I guess it depends if there could be a situation where they just stop, but then you're not gonna make it. Like people will figure that.
Like did
find out about that.
like I'm just seeing trailers for Ark Survival. Like was that because I've had
That was early access.
Yeah, and didn't they fuck everybody over on that? Like didn't the like you
What do you
you
mean?
could have like I think when they added like the dragons or whatever, didn't they like wipe people's progress and they had to start over? Or am I thinking of
didn't
the
hear
game
anything about that.
Andrea Renee was playing? Whatever. I think that was a Hearthstone type game though. Like I think she put like thousands of hours into a game, like building a deck and everything, and then like they did something and rechanged the game, so now she's gotta like start from fresh. And
So here's my question.
I'd be like, fuck that.
My question with battle royale games: are you gonna get Battlegrounds when it comes to Xbox?
No, I'd rather just play Fortnite.
That's kind of how I feel.
I think Fortnite being able to build and stuff adds another dynamic to it. Plus, it's cartoony and colorful and will probably last longer.
That's kind of how I feel. But
stand the test of time. Then
my fear is though when Battlegrounds comes out that Fortnite battle royale is just gonna die because everyone's gonna go to that.
Yeah, I don't know.
So what else you got on your list?
Horde.
Ooh, that was such a craze.
That was fantastic. I mean, Was it? It was, but I feel like not enough games took advantage of it. Like I remember Gears 2 did it, and then Gears 3 innovated
Halo.
or added to it. Yeah, for one Halo, Reach had Firefight,
Didn't
and you
3 have
fucked us
Firefight?
because you had to go to bed when we were on the final
Halo
fucking.
3
No,
Firefight.
no, 3 didn't have it.
I thought it did. I'm looking into it, but okay, I guess you're right.
Oh no,
New
did I say
Year's
Reach? I meant ODST.
I know what you meant, but
Okay.
you're still.
I'm
You're
just
still
saying.
right anyways.
Just for whenever we start getting people that comment all the time and shoot me out, I just want to make sure.
Hey, dummy, it was an ODST.
Don't even know the series.
I liked ODST's horde mode better than Gears of War's horde mode.
Did you? But they had limited lives and shit and non-random.
That's what I like.
Health.
I like challenges.
I liked Gears 2 way better than the other Gears ones.
Mhm.
Like now it's almost like too. Now it's just kind of silly. You get a fucking the fabricator, and then you just build fucking turrets, and you can despawn bosses, and then they patch it before you can get to level prestige 10 and
Would you
all that.
would you consider Left 4 Dead horde mode?
It's oh god, I don't even know.
I'm just throwing random questions at you. I don't see coming today, I guess.
I mean they send plenty of hordes, but I don't know.
Sure.
Like is it horde just like an add-on or a certain game type within a full game, or can the full game count?
How would I look up what do they classify?
Because technically,
I guess Left 4 Dead would just be an adventure game.
FPS survival,
Oh yeah, okay, that's better.
but horde is also survival, so I don't really know. No, I would say horde has to be like a wave count. You have to know what wave you're on and how many enemies are left. I would say.
I wonder what other horde games are. What games have a horde mode?
Because I almost feel nah. I feel like PUBG or not PUBG. Well, like Battle
Zombies.
Royale influenced
Ooh,
by
I forgot Zombies. Zombies is great.
Zombies. Yeah, and that's still kicking, which is probably why I'm not getting the new COD because I don't want to waste my time.
I wasn't gonna buy the new COD. I'm not buying the new COD. I guess is the best
I
way
would
to
love
put
to
it.
go through that story, but I don't want to deal with the DLCs and the multiplayer and all
We
that.
could just play it at
I don't have
my
time.
house or something.
Yeah.
Just saying. Saints Row 3 had a horde mode?
Did it?
That's what I looked. This is what
Saints Row
Giant
3.
Bomb. It says Saints Row 3.
Trying to remember. Because that was Stag, right?
That was Stag, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fear 3? Did you play Fear 3?
No. Fear 3
Ooh.
had that weird like that's another one. Like when they have like the wall of death following you and you have to push through without getting caught on that. Because like I remember playing on the Game Boy, I had the Wario game, and there were a few levels that were like that. That would be like a lava thing following you, and you had to like go all the way to the right, go all the way to the left before you hit the wall, and then keep going and stuff.
BioShock 2 had a horde mode?
Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah, murder. What was it? It was whatever. You would put the sister down at the body, and then you'd have to basically like set up shop and beat the living shit out of everyone that tried to. So basically, you got the most points if she never broke extracting the atom from the body.
Mm-hmm.
And if she did, you wouldn't get an A plus.
So what else?
Yeah, that was fun.
What else you got on your list?
Well, I started taking from the website because I knew there were way more innovations than that. DLC. I
hate
think
paid
it's still
DLC.
positive. Well, they're getting better. There's a lot more free options now, which is great. Just
Rocket League is doing it perfectly. So isn't Fortnite.
Yeah, because they're keeping the community together rather than because initially DLC was story based and I loved it, and then like Call of Duty's like map packs for more money than the standard DLC price, and people were like, yes, please, and I was like, no, please.
They're so good,
and I lost. And then and then basically it went from there.
I'm mad because like GTA doesn't have DLC like they don't have paid DLC anymore, so we don't get like the Ballad of I said the Ballad of Bay Tony, the Ballad of Gay Tony, and what was the other one? GTA 4 DLC.
Wasn't it just Liberty City something?
I think it was something like that, but I might as well look it up while I'm here. The complete edition, that doesn't help me whatsoever. I mean, it does help me, but
I got the thing in a box right here if I can find it. Where's my Grand Theft Auto?
I don't know. What kind of question is that?
I got it. Yeah, episodes from Liberty City.
Okay, yeah, okay. I knew it was Liberty City something, but I just didn't know what. I really I don't buy DLC anymore. I'm trying to think of the last DLC I bought.
I do because I'm a completionist. So as a completionist,
you're crazy.
DLC sucks.
That's why
sucks.
I'm surprised you don't wish that it's not like PlayStation where they have like the initial platinum and then they have the different sections for DLC, so it doesn't bother your platinum. But I don't.
Yeah, probably smart.
I'm trying to see what the last DLC game I bought for DLC, Division maybe.
Or did you just rebuy the complete edition?
No, I already had Division, so I just bought the DLC. It was on sale. I mean,
like $10 here and there. It doesn't really fucking. Plus, there's a lot of deals for season passes. Season passes are fucking another thing that could fall into this category.
I hate season passes.
Season passes, and what was the other one?
What do you mean?
What was the other one that you had to get like a game pass, or what was it? Like to be able to play online, you had to get it. It was around for like a year or two. You don't remember that?
No. What? How would I even look that up?
It's like you had to buy the new. It was basically so that they could not have people just like buy the game, take the I forget why they did it.
COD 4?
What? Do you know what it was called?
Well, you needed to buy Infinite Warfare to play COD 4, the remaster. I don't know if that's what you're talking about.
Video.
What else do you... Halo 5, I didn't buy anything. Rise of the Tomb Raider. Did that Rise of the Tomb Raider have DLC?
Rise of the Tomb Raider?
Yeah.
The endurance and most of it was... I think most of it was free.
I can't believe I'm just looking through my achievements right now, and I had I didn't buy Final Fantasy. Louis
15.
Yeah, Louis got 2 copies, so I took one off him, or I gave him like $15. But I can't believe I didn't finish that. I'm hoping it comes to Switch. If it comes to Switch, I'll play that game so much. What else you get on that?
I really wish I remember what these other passes were called, but I remember they were out and then they stopped.
Should
I don't think they were
season passes.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna find it. But basically they did it so that you had to have the code to be able to play like the online portion or something like that, which basically means you had to buy it new and not used.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I just don't know what it's called. Like it was for
I think it was like a Game Pass or something.
Yeah, it might have been called Game. It was for like Ghost Recon Future Soldier. You needed to buy like a special code so everyone didn't just rent the game and then play online. They actually had to okay. I didn't know that's what you were talking about. I thought you were talking about something else.
Last one I got, other than the website, achievements / trophies.
The achievements is great.
Genius.
You take them overboard, but they're great.
Yeah. Yeah, because you always give me shit, and then I see you fucking like working on something. I'm like, oh, how the tables have turned.
I like. Okay, there's a difference though. What I do and what you do is like me throwing a snowball at you and then like getting hit by like an avalanche. There's a huge difference.
True.
Because you like, what are you working on right now?
Shit out. Well, I started Cuphead, so I started a new one. I wanted to beat Earthworm Jim, but I fucking hate those achievements that are like do a run not dying. It's like, oh, fuck off. Especially on an old game that I never really played. I just wanted to experience it for the first. Earthworm Jim is what I'm talking. If I already.
Yeah, you said.
I don't even remember. Okay. Yeah.
I like achievements. I just don't like 100%ing a game is awesome, but I also don't want to waste my time 100%ing a game.
Yeah, I mean, I should pick and choose which ones are 100% and which ones aren't, but my OCD doesn't allow me.
I don't know why it doesn't let you.
Eventually, I'll have Professor X take the mental blocks off, and I'll be able to do it. Let's see what else.
I'm surprised. This is just the same topic for achievements. I'm surprised Switch hasn't got achievements. I think they're working on it.
You think so?
That's what I've heard. I don't know if that's true or anything like that. What?
I wonder what they'll call them. Rupees.
I don't even know. Like, what would you call it? Yeah, this came out on September 11th, 2017. Nintendo working on achievement trophy system for Switch says. Of course, the article cuts off. Says indie developer. So I don't know how truthful that'll be.
Let's see what else we got. We got lock-on systems apparently. In 1998,
that's not
probably crucial.
Yeah, that's kind of important, but that's like a
3D graphics, which is when I thought you would bring up Super Mario 64.
That game's so good. We need to play that.
Filter on the PS2.
That was the first one for PS2.
I don't know. I'm just saying ones I remember.
Wouldn't-
Tasering those fuckers.
Wouldn't Crash
and they're-
Bandicoot or like Twisted Metal? Twisted
Crash
Metal.
Bandicoot.
Whew.
Mm.
I played so much
I do
Twisted
miss
Metal.
Twisted Metal. Is Black on PlayStation 4?
Yes, I think.
Good.
But,
The D-pad, they say. This is from GameStop, by the way.
The D-pad. That's just like a.
GameSpot, sorry. Is that what I said? I don't
You
even
said
know.
you said
Well,
you said
it's so
games.
crazy. Which one came first, GameStop or GameSpot? Because one of them fucked up.
Going to
I'm
look
assuming
into
it's GameStop because they were EB Games originally, weren't they?
I don't know.
Or did they buy out EB Games?
1984 is GameStop. GameSpot?
Yeah, I don't think GameStop Spot would be.
Yeah, because that's
before
probably a
the fucking
website.
boom.
96. I mean, so not completely off.
Almost a decade though. Analog stick, kind of a little bit crucial. I
When was the
guess.
first analog stick?
Didn't the original
When
Pong
was
have?
the first analog stick? Atari 5200. I don't even know if that does that count? I don't know.
The Atari? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can't really innovate if it was like the first thing.
What else is on that list?
Motion controls we already discussed.
That was so like. Can you?
CDs.
I'm not.
I don't know what.
I'm not
yeah.
talking about CDs. Going back to motion controls though, isn't it crazy like how big the Wii was? Like it was so
Huge.
unbelievably big.
But I feel like it's part of Nintendo being able to market to like the whole family and then nostalgic.
Well, Nintendo takes risks.
Hardcore.
they take
Do
risks.
they?
Yeah, 100%. Or
they?
maybe risks isn't the best way to put it. They want to
Because I
make.
believe in a recent video we called them gimmicks.
They are
and
gimmicks,
also-
but they're risks.
Yeah, they could just make a good console with great exclusives, but they have to do something weird about it.
But it's also where we say like
They weren't the only one doing motion control though. They were the one that just got to everybody.
No, but what I'm trying to say is like if they were going to release a game or they're going to release a system, they want something new that are just not because like the 360 to Xbox One isn't like a difference.
It didn't have to be. They were the fucking market leader. They didn't have to do that.
But that's what they like to
Better
do.
graphics and that's it.
But that's what they like to do. They like to
Yeah.
innovate.
Every time, well, the fucking PlayStation thought they were tough shit, and then they brought the PlayStation 3 out at a fucking obnoxious price point, and then they lost the lead, and the Xbox was like, TV, always on,
Okay.
all this shit, and then they lost the lead, and then like, what's PlayStation gonna do next time? Hopefully, I mean, they shouldn't fuck
But
up.
saying like how they innovate, like the Switch is like that's new.
No, it's the basic rule of fucking competition. The person in first is not the one that fucking drives the change. It's
I
supposed to be
agree.
the people that are in second and last.
I agree. I don't know why Xbox did that. What?
Because they fucked up. 'Cause, I mean, they had good ideas. They just didn't have to do it.
What do you think about the?
Or they could have just put it in the back pocket and like waited till their hand was forced.
Would you consider the Nintendo Switch a innovation?
In what terms? Because
What do you
like being able to switch between console
Yes.
and handheld, because
Yes.
that's impressive. But basically, the way that most people use their Switch is like a handheld.
That's
So-
the only way I use my Switch unless we're
Yeah.
playing something.
Yeah.
It's
So
so
like
good,
I
though.
wanted to get a 3DS again just to like play the old like
Mhm.
Yu-Gi-Ohs and stuff. Even though I have a Yu-Gi-Oh on my phone app for free because I'm stupid.
I'm wondering when you give in and get the Nintendo Switch.
I thought I saw a game like the other day that was gonna be. Oh no, that's what Golf Story everyone was talking about, and I looked at it and I was like, "Ooh, I pictured this being like more like Hot Shots and not
No, that's what everybody's golf is.
like a." Yeah, but that's a PlayStation.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's what.
so. Yeah.
I think if I lent
So it
you
doesn't
my
help me.
Switch for a week and then like took it back,
Well,
you'd be like,
at your house.
I know, but I feel like if you saw like how perfect it's so
If you got me
good.
a good Zelda on it, I would.
That Zelda's the best Zelda ever made.
I know. Well, I had a great time playing that. What did I play? Like, was it Wind Waker or whatever one that was on?
The one on the DS.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
don't know what it was called.
That one was genius.
I don't remember what that was called, but like I feel it's
Like
so,
I'm sure Breath of the Wild I'd find like that's a great. I see why it's a great game, but like there are aspects to it that I don't really. And then I played it a few times and I just got bowed in the face and I'm like, I'm okay.
Well, you also you didn't really know you. Like, I'm not gonna defend it. Like I understand what happened, but like you haven't played much of it because that's what happened to me too. And I was like, well, I got to get over this hump to try to figure out what you're doing. But now I'm
Let's see what else they got. They got saved games. That's a huge one. Back when gaming was like you literally had to beat it in one sitting, otherwise you lost all your progress.
my whole life though, I've had save games, so I can't really speak to that.
Fucking the rat game I had on the Game Boy Color. I had to put in a code every time I wanted to get back to the level I
How
was
many
on.
games did you have for Game Boy Color?
I don't know, enough to fit into a fucking.
I had Pokemon.
Or Nintendo.
Pokemon Yellow or Red, one of those two, and that's all I played.
You want? Should we make this a topic?
What?
Just what's in Justin's Game Boy collection?
You want me to write that down and put it down for a later topic?
I don't think my golds. Yeah, I guess they are. I have Toy Story, Ken Griffey Jr. Slugfest, Donkey Kong. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still. You haven't bored me to death
The
yet.
Jungle Book, Pokemon Gold that doesn't work anymore. It's saddening. It lets me get 5 minutes in and then wipes itself.
I liked Louis' idea he threw out last night, even though it was a stupid joke.
What?
Dude, he's like, I say we all get Game Boy Colors by Pokemon. Whoever has the best team in 24 hours wins.
Yeah, I got Rats, Wario Land, which was great. Jurassic Park, which was good. Pokemon Blue, the greatest, which is weird because I'm a Charizard guy more than a Blastoise, but I like Blue better than Red.
When you got off last night, we were talking about it more. I was like, that's a great idea, other than like Zach and Decons. You two would stay up all night if there was money on the line, I guess I should say.
How much money was he saying?
I threw out I was like, if it was like 50 or more, I feel like DeConzo would stay up all night to make the best team and just win. There's no questions asked. And he's
Depends
like,
on how many people entered.
He's like, I think Zach would too. I was like, yeah, well, Zach doesn't have the money to.
But Zach would be working. Yeah. Kirby's Dream Land. I remember going to the GameStop that's in Braintree, like the one that we near the Shaw's.
No
like
faces.
Yeah. Yeah. So I remember getting Kirby's Dream Land there. That was a fucking great game. Super Mario Land. That was one of the OGs. Someone stole my fucking Tetris, which was my first fucking game.
Is that really a big loss? I guess at the time, maybe.
The most popular game in all of history.
It's only popular because it's been around for so long.
Donkey Kong Land, superior to the regular Donkey Kong. Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle 2.
Okay.
Toy Story 2.
This is
Metal
way too
Gear.
many games.
I don't like the Metal Gear on the. I don't like those old, like original Metal Gears.
I mean, I can't imagine they're good.
Yeah, they were rough. Wave Race, Disney's Tarzan.
Did you ever play Wave Race 64? I think that's what it was called.
No, I do want to play that Hydro Thunder that was free the other day. Hole in One Golf. It's a Rumble game, and Pokemon Pinball, also a Rumble game.
that's like
also hard as fuck.
That's like too many games.
What?
Way too many games.
How much did the Game Boy game cost?
Do you want me to look it up? How much did a Game Boy game?
Because I remember getting like PlayStation 1 games for $20.
The original Game Boy. Nope, that's how much the system cost. How about the games? How much were games? There we go. So
what are you audience member at E3 or Xbox's E3 press conference?
Where is this?
I can take a shot at my own consoles.
It says $50 for a Game Boy game.
Really?
Games were expensive back then.
Like really?
Yeah. Like how much?
There's no way my parents. So what would the original Game Boy cost?
$90.
Because the market had crashed then, ish.
The launch price for Super Mario.
Did the Game Boy bring back after the crash?
I don't know. I'm the wrong person to ask for that.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure. So why the fuck would a Game Boy be expensive?
So Super Mario 64 on launch day was $70.
Holy shit!
And how much was $70 back in 1998?
Shit.
How much was $70
rent?
Back in 1998?
Month of rent.
Calculate the value of $70.
The last one they got is online multiplayer, which whatever.
That was huge.
The board, yeah.
It's incredibly huge.
Yeah.
Like I remember when we were.
Imagine if we
didn't
have it, would we still be playing at your grandparents playing Halo 2?
Would we have ever been friends? do we bring it back to? I guess we met him.
What do you mean? Yeah, we were friends before that. Is something changing?
No, but I mean, like we
if
met.
I didn't have an internet connection, would I be alone? Is that what you say?
We definitely wouldn't have met if you didn't have an internet connection. I don't think. Because I think we met at basketball, but then I think we added each other on AIM. Which, speaking of, AIM's going down in 2 months.
oh no!
But we started talking on AIM, and that's how we started like playing basketball and stuff more. Just saying.
Talking about Amanda.
Oh, why are we talking about Amanda? Why does it always go back to Amanda?
Does it?
No. You could have got her though. You definitely could have got
probably.
her.
Yeah.
But I'm debating going back to Nintendo Switch. I'm debating getting all my games on the Switch if it's possible. And
what the hell does that mean? So you're gonna trade in your Xbox?
No. Like Wolfenstein 2, I'm debating getting that on Switch.
So the ones you can only play by yourself.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's what I mean.
I mean, yeah, go for it. I don't care.
That's what I've been debating because, like, I get through.
But then Mauricio won't be able to file share with you.
He still has. Destiny. When did Destiny come out?
Like
Destiny
a month ago.
Yep.
People are already tired of that.
September.
They've already
6th.
gone through it, done the raid, and then they're bored, and they're like, "I'm gonna wait for new stuff to come out." I'm like, "You guys are fucking crazy."
I'm glad I didn't get Destiny 2. To be completely honest with you.
Me too.
Would you consider that a innovation? Open
what
world
would you
MMOs.
So
that's different than online multiplayer.
Warcraft?
Well, yeah, I guess I wasn't saying that that's the first game to do it, but like now everyone's doing it. Like because even World of Warcraft, I think is different than like Division.
Yeah, I heard some game was gonna maybe do that.
What do you mean?
Like do the Destiny/Division model. I forget what it was.
Anthem's probably gonna do it.
I mean, yeah, maybe that was what it was. But like I don't really count that because you just make it a hub world and then you fucking squad up and travel. That's just an MMO. So unless you want to start breaking it down into genres, which I don't think that would be an innovation. It would just be a genre.
Play? Oh, you were against World of Warcraft. I
played Guild Wars.
You played Guild Wars because of your girlfriend.
Dude, I could probably hop on there right now and sell all those pets for the past. How many years? 7 years?
Don't know what you're waiting for.
Like six characters worth? I don't know. Well, Guild Wars 2 came out. They're probably not even worth anything on Guild Wars 1 unless you could cross save or whatever, but I doubt it.
I don't really know. Oh, they made different colored Joy-Cons? I want different colored Joy-Cons.
Oh, I'm jealous of Ashley Jenkins. She keeps taking a picture of her Switch and it's modeled like the SNES. Oh my god. Which one do I fall in? SNES or SNES?
I say SNES.
I say SNES because I never had one, so it's just easier.
Are you excited for when because eventually they're going to do the N64 Classic next year. That's like 100% going to happen. Then the year after
Depends
that.
on what games come out.
But I wasn't even talking about N64 because I know you weren't a big N64 guy, but I'm talking like GameCube.
Yeah, I was. I just never had one.
Really? What did you play on it? You just played at a friend's house.
Smash, yeah, a lot of Smash.
I mean, N64 has the best lineup of games.
Mario Kart.
They have Mario Kart,
I still
Super
kind of
Smash.
think Mario Kart's the superior one to all the ones that have come out.
What do you mean?
Mario Kart 64?
Oh, you're saying better than the new Mario Kart.
Any Mario Kart that has come out.
Oh, probably just because it's so simplistic. Games aren't simplistic anymore, which is why I want Call of Duty World at War 2. Or World War II? World at War II. I definitely don't want World at War II or World at War II.
I want that last achievement in World at War.
But I was going to say after wait, what?
The 10th prestige achievement for Zero I need and all the game logs.
Weren't you going to do that? I was going
to do like a level a day or whatever, but
after the N64 Classic, do you think they're going to do a GameCube Classic?
Nah, I think that's too close.
Well, GameCube came out in like
it ended in 06. So probably early 2000s.
GameCube.
01 to 06.
I'm looking it up.
Since Nintendo was more of a stickler, they stuck to that 5 year.
It was definitely 01. I don't know. 01 to 07. Even then, though, that's 10 years. I mean,
well, that's when they cut it off, not when everyone was still playing it, probably.
But what does GameCube even have? Best GameCube game.
Turok.
I have Turok 2 for N64.
Melee, 100%.
Super Sunshine. Oh, they got Wind Waker. I want to play Wind Waker. Luigi's Mansion. That's such an underrated game, and I want to play it. I do have a GameCube, but I'm not buying that game because it's way, way too expensive. Have you ever looked up prices of like old games? Luigi Mansion. I'm surprised you haven't gone down that rabbit hole since you're buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yeah, of buying old games.
Because Yu-Gi-Oh card's a $1 thing and doesn't take much of my time.
I guess, but it's the
Old
same.
ass games and consoles are gonna take up space, and I'm gonna feel even more of a second iteration virgin
What does that mean?
because it's been a while.
Okay.
I don't need another reason to stay inside. I got plenty.
What are other like iteration or new things? I'm trying to. There must be new things. Like, would you consider wireless controllers a new thing?
Yeah, I'd give that.
Because I love the Elite controller. That's so good. Even though I think you were more hyped for the Elite controller because of what you thought it was going to be than to what it ended up being.
What do you mean?
Because I think you thought you could like
I
take
love the
apart
durability.
I thought you could take apart like the whole thing, if that makes sense.
You think I didn't do my research beforehand?
But I remember when it first came out, you're like, we should get the, or like you was talking it up. I was like, do we really need this? You're like, you'd be able to take it apart and all this stuff. And I was like, I don't break my controllers as quickly as you. Like, I don't know what you do to them.
Oh no, I did. No, well, the analog sticks would always fucking jam. I told you that there was that achievement in Alan Wake DLC that was like, you have to go through the whole chapter without dying. And I was like, I took a break right at like after a checkpoint, and my controller just walked him off of the ledge, and I died. And I was like, well, there goes 2 hours. Thanks, controller. So like at some point, I ended up throwing one of the wall. Well, I tried to throw it at the pillow, but I missed the pillow and hit the wall, so that shattered a little bit. So then I basically just took the best parts of both one and kind of made an Uber controller out of it.
It just confuses me how people like. I have Larry's 360. That thing looks like he took a hammer to it and gave it to me. I don't know what he did.
Oh no, I took my 360 apart.
You probably put it back together.
Yeah, I put it back together.
Are you gonna buy my Xbox One S off me, Justin? Are you? You?
No.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm running this one into the ground, and then hopefully eventually I have my loans paid off, I have a house, and then I can buy a 4K TV and an Xbox One X. Which by then there'll be new consoles times down.
I'm so happy. Like, I wasn't gonna buy the Xbox One X if I didn't do the GameStop deal that got me like $1,500 in free credit.
Are you put on a wanted list?
I mean, they didn't like it at the end, but like, what are they gonna do? They have it.
They were stupid. That was the dumbest thing they could have done.
I guess they have like a trade cutoff limit. Like if you trade in a certain amount in one day, they cut you off. But I was with Louis. I would have just been like, here, Louis, you go inside the place and do all these trade-ins. Like whatever, just go. And it was just so like GameStop's doing it again. They did it again, but they lowered their prices for trade-ins. So it's like I wasn't interested in doing it this time. But they have a deal going on right now. I told you about it. You can buy 4.
Oh yeah.
The 5.
Well, that's a buy one get one.
I guess, yeah.
Buy 2 get 1, but it's not crazy.
It's still really nice. Louis was telling me about it, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "What
It's
games?"
nice if you have 4 games under $6 or $12.
I'm sure you
like
could
$10.
find something.
I mean, I have the list, but I'm pretty sure mine are like, I think mine were like 15 or so. I don't know.
Did you start Banjo-Kazooie?
No, not yet.
Oh, shame. Even though I want to play it with you.
We were supposed to do it at your house and cap it, but your daddy came home.
What can I do? There's nothing I can do.
Buy him out.
Well, plus we were playing Cuphead.
He has a stroke.
Cuphead was very good.
Yeah, Cuphead's a better start than Banjo would have been probably.
Yeah, I think you're almost done with Cuphead too, because we were playing your save
on the
file
third
afterward.
world.
Yeah. Are you
I did see the percentage. Yeah.
Are you gonna be sad when it's over?
No, that's when I'm gonna start getting mad because I'm gonna have to do expert.
Do you think expert's gonna be that much harder? Like, I guess we were having a hard time today.
It depends. I could probably do like a boss a night or something like that, or a level a night, and just get through it that way. Because like we dropped down from regular to simple mode, and they skipped the second phase of the boss, and he shot out one less guy in a rotation. So I'm assuming. Well, if expert's just one level up, but I feel like it's not. I feel like there's going to be like a hard and then a something and then expert probably.
What else we've been playing? This is completely off topic. This would go back to what we were playing in like the first segment of this thing. We both played Gone Home this week, which is really good. Like really, like I 100%ed it, you 100%ed it, and then I was like, should I listen to the commentaries? I didn't think you were going to listen to the commentaries.
I love that shit.
I listened to them all too. That was so good because I just assumed like. This is what happened. I did all the comment, like I'd watched the video, got them all, and then I missed one, and I was like, oh no, like I didn't listen to him the first time. And then that's why I texted you, and I was like, I'm about to do this again. Should I actually listen to these things? And you're like, yeah. I was like, okay. So I actually ended up doing that.
I mean, it sucked in that one because there were so many in such like a small space. Because like Dear Esther did the same thing, but Dear Esther is like you're on an island and you you could know where the next one is, and the audio tape will end before you get to the next one. Like I think they actually spaced them out so that you could like listen to them and then pick up the next one. But like this one was like, I'm like, should I like start unlocking the basement and stuff because I didn't put that code on because I thought I was gonna fuck up something.
Yeah.
Because I was going for like the rubber ducky one or the Christmas duck putting them in a spot and
the
stuff.
goose, the Christmas goose or the Christmas. Must be a
I
goose.
thought he was a duck.
Maybe
Whatever.
it's a duck. Duck might make more sense. Everyone needs to play that game though. If they have an Xbox One and they don't have a PS4,
Yeah,
they
for
need
free,
to
100%.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, you could literally beat it in under a minute if you wanted to.
I 100%. You could beat it that quickly, but I 100%ed it. Let's see how quickly it took me. I think I 100%ed it quicker than you, but I think that's because I don't really know. I'm assuming I just
those stats.
I beat it in 3 hours and 26 minutes. I feel like
What, first playthrough?
No, just 100% it. It took you.
Oh.
Oh no, you played it again with your sister, huh?
Oh, you're looking at total playtime.
Yeah. Oh, my cousin played it.
I thought I put her under her name. Oh, I was signed in though. So
yeah, you were signed in, so I think it gives you credit for it, but I don't know.
Yeah, like I need to pad my hours played on my games.
We've been really playing a lot of Fortnite Battle Royale though. I love that game.
You guys have. I've been here and there.
You played with us on Tuesday, or was it Monday? It might have been Monday.
I don't know, one week night. I
think it was Tuesday. You didn't play with us at all.
And then I had to work on Injustice the rest of it. I'm almost done with all the fucking characters, getting them to 20. I think I need Mantis at 12, Wonder Woman's at 6, Supergirl's at 19.
Mm-hmm.
And I really just have to do Wonder Woman and Supergirl for the achievement, but I kind of want to get them all to 20 just so I can. I've literally been saving all the bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond boxes for like months until I get them to 20 because like I kept opening the boxes as they came in, as like you tend to do, and like I kept getting like level 6s, so I was like, I think it equates the item based on the level that your character is, so I'll just get everyone to 20. That way I actually get the best shit for these boxes. So that's gonna be fun when I have everyone at 20. I can just be like bam 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 bam, epic level 20. So I'll be like, yes.
Here's my last question of the podcast, Justin.
Oh yeah.
Should I bring my VR to Shiners?
I think the more options, the better.
That's what I'm saying.
Also, you're probably the one that's gonna set up every one of those consoles, so you should be able to dictate.
But he does have a good point that's saying that only one person can play it at a time. But then again, I do have.
Doesn't matter. Everyone can see what they're seeing.
I know.
And it's funny to see somebody freak out, especially if Justin can be a bitch in front of his girlfriend.
I think everyone will like it. What is in this fucking box?
I think it's something they should experience.
I agree, and I'm probably actually gonna bring it.
I think you should bring some wet naps though, because everyone's gonna be fucking trading sweat on it.
I don't have any wet naps, so that's not. I think I'm gonna.
No, Shana, you see Shana's fucking paper towels? They're like heavy.
The blue ones,
fuckers.
yeah. He got like special ones for like his fucking workplace or something like that. I think that's where he got them
from work.
Yeah, okay. That's probably. I wasn't gonna say that, but that is probably what he did.
Are they like more absorbent, or are they just like they don't break?
I think so.
I'm confused.
I think they're more absorbent, but I don't really know. Cool. But that is going to be it for this week's podcast. If you like the video, give it a like down below. Make sure to check out our channel, subscribe for more content, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Eli, is that you?
So I need a favor.